Let's go cooking.
Cooking with that. Oh yeah.
Come on, everybody.
Oh yeah. Cook. Cooking with that. Oh yeah.
What's that smell?
Cooking.
Something good.
With that.
Don't be cooking
Oh
it for you.
yeah. Cook.
Oh, come on now. Come in, Dan's kitchen. He's the man with the plan in the night.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Arby's too. Best bird ever. Arby is so cool. Hey y'all, we got a commercial.
Arby, know your role. Now poof on out of here. This episode appears to be cursed, folks. Possibly the work of my arch nemesis. The proper defenses are in place now, and we should be able to finish without further setbacks. Although RB is out of line.
Ooh, D.
We did lose quite a bit of footage, though, leaving us without the baking, plating, and eating portion of tonight's meal. Bummer. Footage of an alternate casserole containing red rice, ricotta cheese, and a bunch of other stuff just poofed off the computer. Hackers? Okay, peeps, that's enough with curses. Let's move on to the casserole. The recipe which follows was created to improve your flavor melding skills, possibly the most important of the culinary wizard's talents. The episode was meant to be called Blending Tastes. However, after the psychic assault, we have changed it to Curses and Casseroles. Let's get these oats cooking. Centuries ago, Lao Tzu wrote something to the effect of 5 flavors ruin the taste. What he means is, with less than 5 ingredients, it is possible to distinguish each taste. With 6 or more flavors, the taste is obscured, and new tastes are born.
You sure that's what he meant, D?
Well, RB, that's my interpretation, now isn't it? Peel the celery, dice, then set aside.
Hey, D, why don't you use normal celery, huh?
Whilst adding the celery flavor, the celery will have a greatly different texture than celery stem in the finished casserole. Excellent. The water has taken on some flavor. Reduce the heat while we prepare the garlic. Allium sativa, favorite here on Cooking with Dan, a great repellent of mosquitoes and unhealthy humans. Add this garlic to our seasoned water. Whole oat groats. Rinse well. No need to soak, as we want them to retain some nuttiness. Add to our simmering seasoned stock and cut. Many funguses are extremely intelligent and deserve more respect than we primates give them. They are clever enough to perform their necessary functions outside of the body, and therefore the mycelium need only be 1 cell thick. This, the fruiting body, is the one exception. Thankfully, this one is still good to eat.
Yeah, pass the test, D.
Made of many delicious cells fully formed and concealed in the mass of mycelium, the fungus waits until it can absorb enough moisture to fully engorge the mushroom. Then, when conditions are perfect, she floods the fruit body, it grows rapidly and injects a rain of spores. For culinary purposes, the tenderest harvest is right before this climax. More garlic, of course. Add the celery. Fungus should always be cooked thoroughly, as its cell walls contain chitin, the same substance that makes the exoskeleton of insects and lobsters. The heat will break this substance down and allow the shrooms to be more fully digested. By sautéing the shiitake, we will ensure it's fully cooked while infusing the flavors of herbs, garlic, and olive oil, and creating a crisper texture. Check your oat groats. Stir and leave uncovered to reduce.
Don't make the shrooms too crispy.
Now that's perfect. This celery is ready to mash. Let's remove the bay leaves and get to work. That's perfect. Feel free to add the mushrooms now.
What's up, dude?
Back to the oat casserole. Time to add more flavors. A bit of parsley and an old leek. Clean and rinse. Be sure to get all of the dirt. Although all the leek is edible, we only need a small portion below the dirt, as not to overflow our casserole.
Looks like we got most of the dirt.
Chop the leek and mince the parsley.
Hey, D, this sure does look like a lot of working.
RB, we culinary wizards love the process. And this is for wizards only. No fast food here, no fast food here. No 30-minute weeknight dinners. This is some serious flavor blending, baby.
All right. I forgot this ain't for normal folks.
That's right, RB. Now stop taking up so much of the screen. Add the chopped veg to the pot. The shallot we should divide into two. Half sliced and set aside. The other half lightly minced and added to the pot. Now more spicy. Now more spicy. And a scratch of the wizard's beard. Add your special flavors. Stir it up if you want.
There's another.
Next, some spinach. Chopped and dropped in. And we're ready for the cheese. Today we're using feta cheese. Add 1 egg, some olive oil, and whip it up. Whip it real good. Season and add to the pot. More cheese. Then some stir and love. That most magic ingredient. Another egg, the rest of our feta, and we grate in the hard cheese. Here I'm using Manchego. However, you may substitute any hard cheese that normally lives in your fridge. A bit of olive oil and more spices. Spice it up.
More cheese.
Add the reserved shallots and make space for the scallion.
This week maybe you won't blow it, D.
My blade is as sharp as my skills this time, RB. I won't have the same issues as last week.
Yeah, that looks good.
A bit of parsley, stir it up, and we're ready to build this bad boy. First, evenly dump the contents of the pot into your loaf pan. Next, lather that topping on. Spread. And more cheese. Another scratch. The pepper, and kabam! She's ready to wrap up and bake when you need her. More setbacks, no!
Well, that's the show.
Cooking.
That's what we got.
Dad.
It's been a great time hanging out with you.
Yeah.
Please come again.
Cooking.
You are our friend.
Dad.
So smash those likes and I will see you again.
Yeah, he is done.
Lone Wizard.